Good morning, Apaches, and welcome to the fourth show of APN. He's Austin Wallach.
And she's Sarah Chan. Let's jump right in.
Hey seniors, it's that time of year again. Submit your senior quotes and remember to vote in the senior polls. Go to yearbook.ahs.ausd.net for instructions on how. The deadline for submissions is October 30th.
Are you interested in Korean pop culture and food? If so, join Korean Culture Club. Meetings are held Thursdays at lunch in C11, and if you join, be prepared to participate in Diversity Week's performances and decorations.
Do you want to know the reason why we were forced to stay out in the sun yesterday for 2 hours? Well, here's Karina Ligo to tell us more on yesterday's shakeout.
Thanks, guys. I know you think that the Great Shakeout is just an hour and a half of standing around, but it's so much more important than that.
We have to be able to show that we can get students, staff, and anybody on the campus away from places where they could get injured.
The high school has such a mass amount of students, and a coordinated effort is important just to get the accountability, everybody out in the field, accounted for, and then just to make sure everybody's safe.
These drills make sure that if a real emergency hits, we're well prepared.
It's for everyone's safety, and really, safety comes first.
It's important because if we don't know how to do it when the real thing happens, it's going to be really hectic and no one's going to know what to do.
In case of an earthquake, follow these steps. Number 1, head under your desk and cover your head and your neck. Number 2, wait for your teacher's approval and head out to the softball field. And number 3, head over to the football field where your parents can pick you up. So not only do you get to practice for a natural disaster, you get time off from class. This has been Karina Ligo. Back to you guys in the studio.
I feel very hot and sweaty.
Thanks, Karina. Seniors, if you haven't done so already, it's time to place orders for your caps, gowns, and class rings. All seniors must complete the ordering information and return it to school. Orders will be taken November 4th through 6th during lunch or after school in the main quad.
If you're looking to be America's next greatest politician, come and meet the Arcadia Young Republicans Club. Don't worry, you don't have to be a Republican, just show up Thursdays at lunch in D11.
Hey juniors, if you think you've got what it takes to be a leader, apply for the Rotary Youth Leadership Award. Go to the Career Center for more information and an application. Applications are due no later than November 9th.
After much anticipation, the Performing Arts Center is finally open. Let's go to Vivian Vong for more.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for here at the ribbon cutting ceremony, so let's see what administration has to say.
Well, the facility cost $20 million to build. And back in the late 1970s, a group of Arcadians got together to raise funds for an auditorium, and they raised about $100,000. But certainly that wasn't enough to build an auditorium. So in 2006, Measure I was on the ballot, and that raised $218 million to improve all the schools in Arcadia, but $20 million of that has been used to build this auditorium.
I would challenge any principal in the state to come here and not be awed by this building. And the only thing that transcends this building is the talent of our students that will inhabit it.
It's a high-tech building. It has tunable panels. It's got acoustical shells. It's got a state-of-the-art sound and light system. And then, of course, outside of this room, oh yeah, the stage you can have 200 musicians on that stage. And then down the hallway, we've got our orchestra room. And of course, we've got a black box theater that's actually larger than the black box theater that we're currently using, with another whole control room and state-of-the-art lights, and then a professional dance studio with a sprung floor. So everything about the building is just remarkable.
The ceremony will continue in the next few days, with the middle schools and elementary schools showcasing their performances. So make sure to stop by and check them out. This has been Valerie Wang reporting for Apache News. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Vivian. Speaking of the Performing Arts Building, on October 27th, the Arcadia Performing Arts Foundation will be holding a benefit concert in our brand new building in hopes of raising $1 million. Renowned singer and composer Paul Anka has agreed to perform as a special guest. Tickets for the concert can be found at www.performingartscenter.ausd.net/tickets.php.
For seniors applying to UCs and Cal States, the UC and CSU apps will ask for your statewide student identifier, or SSID. If you're wondering, the number can be found on the upper left-hand corner of your transcript.
Seniors, if you're looking for some help on your CSU apps, come to the Career Center today at lunch to have your questions answered. And just a reminder, CSU applications will be open until November 30th, so make sure to double check whether the Cal State you're applying to requires a transcript to be sent directly to them.
So Austin, how was your 3-day weekend?
It was pretty good, but not as busy as bands.
Well, let's go to Ryan Sow to see how our marching band spent their 3-day weekend.
Hey Apaches, I'm here at the Placentia Parade Competition and Roland Heights Field Tournament with the Arcadia Apache Marching Band and Color Guard. Where Saturday, October 13th, they competed against bands from all over the Southern California region. The Apaches marched right through the competition, scoring first in color guard, first in band, and second in drum major. Let's go to the members for more.
It's really fun. I mean, although it was a bit long and we did get pretty tired by then, it was well worth the effort.
Color guard did pretty well. We got first place though. It's pretty good. Like, we definitely have a lot to work on, but like it's good that we have pace to improve.
Hey Apaches, I'm on a bus ride home and man, you should have seen the field show. Band got first place, so did color guard, while percussion swept away the competition, earning sweepstakes for their division. Let's go to the band members, see what they thought about it.
I definitely think they liked it. Like, we have a bunch of cool features in our show, and just like, you know when it's a good part, and knowing that when the audience responds and claps for those cool parts, that's when you know that your point is getting across.
Arcadia is just always representing this tradition of excellence, and we're always going to uphold this, so every year we just work harder and harder.
Today's performance was a great representation of all the hard work we put in, and I felt that the crowd really responded to all the body movements we put in and all the energy.
We moved so far in the past 4 months. We've been working since the beginning of summer for this, and we've gotten so much farther than we have in the previous years, so I think this does represent and even go beyond our tradition of excellence.
Well, home sweet home. Good job to the band and color guard for keeping the tradition of excellence alive and well. Until next time, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Ryan. This year's theme for the Reflections program is the magic of a moment. Students must submit an original piece inspired by the theme in the following areas: dance choreography, film production, literature, music composition, photography, or visual arts. For rules or further information, please go to www.capta.org/sections/programs/reflections.cfm.
Seniors, please remember that October 25th is the last day to request counselor letters of recommendation. Mrs. Sandoval and Mr. Poon will be in the Career Center every day at lunch until the 25th. If you don't want to waste time standing in the long line, submit requests as soon as possible. Austin, what's wrong?
I miss sports team. I haven't seen them in like 2 weeks.
Aw, well, let's see what they've been up to.
Apache sports team. We got cut last week. So what? We're back. Better than ever.
You are now watching the Apache sports team.
Girls tennis has been whipping their competition, figuratively. Not really, because that'd be mean to neighbor. Shout out to Mr. Walker. But seriously, they cracked the Hoover Tornadoes, 18-0. Keep it up, ladies.
Girls volleyball's been sweeping their competition. Right, guys? Yeah! They swept away CV, 3-0. They dusted Pasadena, 3-1, and they sanitized Hoover, 3-1. Let's go to Caitlin and Dakota for more.
For the regular season, we like to beat Burroughs in the end because then we get first place. And yeah, we want to finish really strong. Our toughest competition in the league has definitely been Burbank, and they are our only loss, and we are their only loss.
With CIF coming up, we're really training hard. We really want to make it past first round this year and hopefully win it all, but you never know. We really want to finish our season with only one loss that we have right now. We really want to get that league title, and I think as a team we really want it, so I really hope we get it.
Arcadia's been getting torn up lately. Just look at the evidence. We lost to Burroughs, 8-6, and got smashed by Pasadena, 16-6. That's right, guys, next time.
Congratulations to girls golf for being Pacific League champions. Keep it up, ladies. We're proud of you.
All right, so the football team decided to play Glendale, and that's okay because they blew them out 49-7. You know what they told them? You ain't got enough nitrous for the Tokyo Drift, baby. And for y'all lamos who did not decide to go to the game, I decided to get you some play-by-play.
The Apaches knew they had to start off strong, and Darius Elliott answers that call. Look at that. Then you got this one kid, he goes by the name of Jake Mandel. He knows how to score the first TD. And then Nick Ryer told the quarterback that you ain't Peyton Manning, baby. And then there's this one kid by the name of Zach Yee. You know, some people take it to the apartment. Some people take it to the mansion. You know where he takes it? To the house, not the shack, the house. And Jake Mandel, once again, he must know Chris Smoove because he loves turning on the Jets. Sheldon McKinley must be from New York because he loves turning on the Jets too. But wait, there's one play I'm forgetting. The play of the game from T-Mac. Telling the boy, go to sleep, son. Go to sleep.
Cross country has been trailblazing trails that haven't been played before. Girls are 13-1 in league and place second in Arcadia Invitational. Boys are undefeated and place first in Arcadia Invitational. Good luck on your race this Saturday.
Apache sports team. No Apaches down.
That crumpin? That? That crumpin?
That.
Oh, yeah!
Thanks, studs. Hey, juniors, did you know that only 225 out of the 928 juniors enrolled here at AHS have signed up for the PSAT? What's up with that? If you don't take it this year, you can't qualify for the scholarships and recognition given by the National Merit Society. So come and see Mrs. Schreiner in the principal's office to sign up. Hurry before it's too late.
Have there been more people skipping out on class lately? Well, here's Clay Brockmeyer to tell us why.
A deadly plague, a steampunk setting, man-eating rats, what could a game of this caliber be missing? About 3 to 4 hours of gameplay. Hi, I'm Clay Brockmeyer, bringing you the first game review of the year, Dishonored. We start off on a boat in Dunwall, a city with a bleak atmosphere, comparable to that of Victorian London. The city is threatened by poverty, illness, and conspiracy. You are Corvo Tano, bodyguard to the Empress whom you are blamed for assassinating. The game jumps 6 months when you escape from prison and meet the Outsider, an impressively powerful and astoundingly condescending magical being who grants you the ability to obtain new magical powers and attributes. Nearly every playstyle is accepted: stealth, run and gun, pacifist, basically to shoot or not to shoot. I also love the magical capabilities of Corvo. Commanding a swarm of sewer rats to eat your enemies is an amusing first. However, there are some serious drawbacks to be considered. Like I said earlier, the game is too short, which is acceptable, as the missions are meant to be replayed, changing your approach to different situations each time. Deciding how you go through missions has very few consequences on the overall story, leading only to a few more feral rats and infected citizens per mission. But regardless of the approaches you take, the Outsider will still speak to you in the most patronizing way possible. The main disappointment for me was the simplicity of the graphics. Also, the voice acting isn't quite on par with other recent games, but it's more than passable. Overall, the game was good, but looking back, I would probably rent it instead. I give this game 8 man-eating rats out of 10. This has been a game review by Clay Brockmeyer. Till next time.
Thanks, Clay. Well, that's all for this week.
Thanks for watching, Apaches. Now get back to work. Bye.
Bye.